Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you all know by now, my name is Qaqamba Matodlana. If you are new here, welcome my love, welcome to my growing family. And if you are a regular, hello my love, what it do? I hope you guys are taking good care of yourselves and happy Easter holidays. Probably by the time you see this will be a pretty long weekend, but anyway, I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. So if you are seeing this face for the first time, please don't leave without subscribing, like, comment and share, and that goes for everybody else that is viewing this video. So today's video is a bit different, right? I just kind of sort of felt like I'm doing a lot of vlogs, I'm doing a lot of story times, and I felt like there was something missing, you get it? So I was like, let me just do this video because I also feel like, and I've also heard that maybe people don't really know who I am. They just see me on my vlogs, they just see me on my Instagram pages, on my other social media platforms, and they don't really know who is this, you get it? So I feel like this is a kind of sort of get to know me, because also I also feel like people don't really ask me questions as such. I don't know why not. Maybe they feel like, or maybe you guys don't know what to ask me, you know? Or yeah, I just also felt like I want to connect with my subscribers, and make them feel comfortable and knowing that this is an open place for anything. Like, you can ask me anything, you can say anything, you can, what do you call this, give constructive criticism towards whatever that I'm doing. I will take it. I mean, I love growth. Obviously we need to grow at some point, and we're not always right at the end of the day. Also creating that safe and free space for my subbies and everybody else that is viewing this channel. So I decided to do this video. Okay, but I've heard from people close to me, people that really know me, people close to me, that this is based on my Instagram content, right? So basically on my Instagram content, they felt like people don't really know me. They only know the bad bitch side, and that's my content on Instagram. Not really everything is about that, but they say I give off those vibes, which is, it's fine. I am a bad bitch, but I'm not always a bad bitch, you get it? I feel like we all have sides in ourselves. We have different sides, and we choose to show one side more because of certain reasons. And I feel for me, the bad bitch side, I show that because I don't really want people to get to know me. I don't really want people to get to know me deep down, you get it? Because I preferred it like that. Not now. I prefer that people don't know me like that. People don't know who I really am, and whatever I'm giving them, they will take that, you get it? So now that I have a YouTube channel, now it's kind of difficult for me because now I want to connect with my subscribers. I want to have conversations with my subscribers. I mean, I had 1 or 2 people or more that would watch my videos on YouTube and then send me a DM, and obviously I do respond to them because why not? You get it? Especially when someone is looking for advice, why not? So I wrote a few pointers down. I might take some time to read off some of the things that I wrote, and leading also to the reasons why I've been like that, you get it? Because these close people, they were like, there is so much more to you than being a bad bitch, and people don't know that, and people don't know what kind of person you are, like you this kind of person, and when you keep on giving them the bad bitch side. And honestly, it is true, and if you really know me, you would know so many sides. There are so many sides to me than that. Just that I just enjoy giving off people what they want to see, and also some of the things that I just didn't like how people perceive me to on the bad bitch side. We're gonna get to it. I'm just gonna get to the reasons why I just felt like that. I feel like I just doubt myself a lot, especially when I'm about to do things. I also, to the fact that I don't really trust people, how they're gonna treat me, or I also don't like being judged, guys. Being judged, I think, is the worst. Yeah, I really don't like being judged, and like basically people making you feel like you're a fuck up. You get it? So the bad bitch side is basically the side where I just boss up and be like, you know what, I don't care what you say about me. I'm this person. It is what it is. It gives off bad bitch. It's not that sometimes, and sometimes not that I don't have content ideas, just that I do, just that I doubt myself sometimes and feel like I don't have certain things to do this. I don't have the proper equipment to shoot certain videos, so let me stick to what I am doing right now. But deep down inside, I do want to do other things as well, like especially sit down content. I want to do that, and the fact that I really do get nervous when I switch on the camera. I know, even though sometimes I am talking to myself and watching myself recording this, I know that it is gonna go out there, and that gives me anxiety, guys. It's good way names, guess I it's a good way names. So yeah, and then this year it's 2023, and I just feel like I just want to show up as who I am and not put any facade, not just hide, and just be here and be who I am and share so many things with you, how I feel, what I'm doing, what I'm going through. And and at the end of the day, we are all people and we do go through things. And that's what I realized, just that people have certain expectations of you, even though they don't say it, but you know, but people expect this from you. And I'm not really living for people, I am living for myself, and I really feel like I want to do this. I want to come out as Qaqamba, who I am, and knowing that I can be a bad bitch tomorrow, I can be I'm a mom every day, I can be a bad bitch today, tomorrow I can be Michelle Obama. Get it? So yeah. Another thing, showing up perfect is something that I have mastered. Not perfect like physically. I feel like a lot of us are going through a lot, and what we see on the outside is not it's not what's happening on the inside. You get it? And again, I have a YouTube channel, I have subscribers. It's basically me showing my life out there, living my life out there. So if I'm not doing that fully, then what is the point of me doing it? You get it? And being freely here and not being scared of being judged or whatever. Just being here, connecting with my subscribers and doing my content and not hide anything and just be blunt as it is, because it is time. And you know, sometimes you feel like you want to share so many things with your subscribers, but you feel like, ooh, I can't share certain things because so is watching, or so is gonna say what. You get it? But at this point, like, I really don't care. Not that I don't care, I really don't care. I just feel like I'm here and I'm gonna do this, and if someone has something negative to say, it's fine, you can keep it to yourself. If you have something positive to say or constructive, go ahead and say it. I'm all ears, I am all here for it. Next, now I am gonna go to the different Qaqambas. It's not Qaqamba, by the way, it's Qaqamba, and that's why you cannot correct me, okay? Do not try to come here and correct me on my name. I have had enough of people saying Qaqamba. Like, if one of my close people says Qaqamba, like my family, one of my family members says Qaqamba, I give them a certain look, because they know you're not supposed to call me that. That is not my name. So now, if you're watching this, it is Qaqamba, not Qaqamba. Thanks, management. So I'm gonna go to the different types of Qaqamba because I feel like everybody has different sides, and we all have good sides, we all have bad sides, and those sides need to balance each other. You cannot hide, you cannot shut the other side down. You cannot, because it's you. You just, even if it's a bad side, you cannot shut down the bad side. You just have to find a balance between the good and the bad, and that is it. It is you. You cannot escape from it. You cannot run away from it. It is you. It will come up whether you know it or don't know, whether you think about it or you don't. It's a velela, and unexpectedly. So just live up to whatever side that you're currently facing right now, or you're currently in right now, and that is okay. And people should just accept it. It is you. It is your side. As long as you're happy, and that is it. So let me go to the different types of Qaqamba. And I'm so tired of being boxed, because people box me, even even in relationships, people would box me. Like, okay, I show them this side, now they will box me to that side, and I will feel frustrated, and I will feel like, no, this is not for me, because why are you boxing me? Why is it when I'm trying to show you the other side of me, now you feel like I am acting different? I'm not acting different. You just didn't take time to know me, darling, okay? Because I am amazing. So yeah, let's go to the bad bitch. The bad bitch Qaqi. Qaqi the bad bitch. Oh, Qaqi is bad. Baddie. And yeah, as I said before that, I just go to that bad bitch side mode as a safe space. For me, I feel like it is a safe space to be out there and do whatever I want to. It feeds my ego. I feed off from that side. Basically, it's a point where I feel like if I am shy, or if I am hurt, or if I'm going through something, or if I don't feel good enough, or some type of vibes like that, then for me, it is a space to, how do I say that? It's a vibe. It's a space where I feel, you know what, I don't care whoever says this, I'm a bad bitch. You can tell me this, but I am this, and you can tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I know that I'm hot, I know that I'm sexy, I know I can do shit, and you are not gonna tell me anything, because I am bad as fuck. And I feel like most people feel like bad bitches are just people who just go out, who just throw some ass there and there. Basically, that is their life. There is nothing more to their lives. And I feel like, obviously, not everyone's going to be like that all the time. I feel like it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure Megan Thee Stallion is not twerking all the time. It's a Megan Thee Stallion phase for me, where I feel like, okay, today I'm going to be Megan Thee Stallion, and I will say, all of you, I don't give up, and you can go yourselves. And I mean it. Don't think that I don't mean it when I'm in that space and I'm saying that. I mean it. Oh, and I mean it. And I don't. So don't mess with me. When I'm in that zone, don't mess with me, okay? Don't mess with me, because you're gonna get what you're looking for. It's a bold, yeah. I mean, it's very, basically being bold about everything, about myself and me or whatever. And I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, one thing that I don't like about being a bad bitch, especially when you showing it off also on your Instagram content or whatever, people think that you're selling, especially the male side. I mean, you can see people that are selling, you can see the bad bitches that are selling, you can see the bad bitches that are working hard for their money, you can see the bad bitches that, and you know what I'm talking about, and it is what it is. And just that people just feel like, especially men are idiots anyway, so bad. especially they just feel like that is all that you are. They just see that. So it's one thing that I hated, that I would get DMs, disgusting DMs, that I want to buy your nyash. Can you come to this? And I would get so upset. You get it? I would get so upset and be like, so you sitting there and you think that, oh, bro, I'm just gonna run to you because you say you want to buy my nyash. You think that's gonna make me feel sexy because you say let's go to wherever or come to wherever. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that you're gonna human traffic me and someone's gonna die in that process. So yeah, that's what I hate about it. People think that I'm selling. People think that is all that is to me, and that's it. Like, people think that you're nothing but that. You're nothing but a piece of big ass. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. But I think I'm right. But that's how I feel. That's how people think. But especially like the male side, but they like that. Enough about men, because yeah, my content is not really based on them. But if you're a guy and you watch my content, thank you so much. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones, and I like you. You're one of the good ones, and I like you. So yeah, let me just get into who I really am. And yeah, so basically I am a nurturer. I'm a woman, guys. Like, I'm a woman. I can do everything a woman that has to do. I'm a nurturer, guys. I'm a soft person. I'm a very fragile person. I'm a very emotional person. Basically, I'm an egg. My heart is an egg. I get offended quickly. Desensitive, and if I'm not being treated that way, I get hurt. I might not say I don't like what you said. I would rather remove myself from you and your presence or whatever. You get it? Because I don't like addressing things. That's another bad thing. Like, it's very bad for me because I am non-confrontational. You know, I would have my own understanding of things and I would think something of something, but I don't think I would actually go to a person and confront them unless I really feel like, you know what, let me just tell this person how I feel. This is how I feel. And when I'm telling you how I feel, that means I've already made conclusions. I've already made scenarios. I've made everything about what you think or where you are, where your mind is at. You get it? And most of the time, guys, I'm not gonna say like I'm always right about things. I mean, we all have a sixth sense that, okay, even if a person would say something and then they say they're joking, you know when they're joking, you know when they're not joking. You have a sixth sense that this is what it is. And I get hurt quickly when, even if sometimes you know the person is joking and they said something that you don't like and you know the person is joking, you just don't feel comfortable with it. I get hurt, and that should be addressed. I like I said, I am not confrontational. I hate being confronted. Guys, I will literally run. I hate being confronted. Or we'll just sit there and smile and be awkward, because being confronted or me having to confront someone about something, I get stuck. So yeah, I'm an egg. I'm very fragile, and I think that's what I am trying to hide from people, or maybe trying to protect myself from getting hurt. And you can't really. So yeah, and I think I don't really like showing off that side because of my past experiences with certain people, where I felt like, you know what, let me just give off who exactly am I and showing you that side, because I'm a really sweet person, I'm a really nice person, and the fact that I sometimes forget about myself and put other people before me, it's another thing that I used to do. And obviously when you do that, people are going to take advantage of you, and it's life happens like that. There are those who will cherish you, there are those who will love you for who you are, there are those who are going to treat you in a good way, in a good manner. But basically, that is life. You meet some good people and you meet some bad people, and for me not to show that side, to always hide on the bad bitch side, it's because I'm trying to protect myself from repeating the same mistakes that I repeated. And it's not like that you would know better. People are people. People would come up to you as a certain person today, and just for you to act nicely towards them for their own benefit, really, for their own benefit, because maybe they just want something from you, or they just want whatever, you get it. And then they never had pure genuine intentions. And I feel like there are people who are like that, who are just not genuine, especially if you're a genuine person. I really feel like I attract a lot of people around me. Like, I don't know why or whatever, just that I do attract a lot of people around me. And I'm at a point where in my life I am fine with the people surrounding me. And even though there are still those who I don't really trust, but it's mainly me coming from a point where I'm still closed off of having any new people coming into my life, because I'm scared of getting hurt. And another thing that I got hurt, and for me to recover from anything that hurt me in the past or whatever, it takes a long time. Guys, healing for me drags, okay? Recovering from any situation where I got hurt, it takes time for me to recover. I will constantly go to that place again. Another day I'll be okay, then boom, back to that other day. And someone once said that no, or unengala, or you get it. And not that dinengala, just that I just don't still, even today, even though when I know that there are people who are just there to drain you, to take so much from you and leave you high and dry, I still don't believe why they do that. And I still don't understand why they would do that to another person, because I'm this person, right? And just because when you're a good person doesn't mean like everybody's gonna be a good person. And constantly, it's a constant battle that you fight with yourself, that you need to go out there, but again, you don't want to go out there because you don't want to get hurt, you get it. So you just close yourself, whatever. And then actually, I have a story time about an experience that I recently had, but I will do that some other time. You comment down below if you want that soon. You guys will let me know how soon you want it, okay? But anyway, so yeah, okay guys, I feel like genuine people automatically attract a lot of people, and bad people as well. Bad people just see it. They just see us like that, these vulnerable creatures. Oh shame, oh she's so nice, let me just go there and be a parasite or whatever in her life and leave her high and dry. And people like that, they don't leave you drained. You'll be drained for the longest time. It's a lot. And yeah, it's a lot. So I think I do try to protect myself from that, and even making new friends. I not that I don't want to. I do want to. I feel like now I would rather have acquaintances, and also I'm in a space where I feel like if I don't want to do something, I will tell you that I don't want to do something, and you should be fine with it. We should have that source of respect and boundaries. People don't have boundaries out here, and I need people with boundaries, people that would understand each other, that okay, you know what, we are friends, but I am not gonna force you to do something. I'm not gonna feel mad if you don't want to do something. I'm not gonna be mad if you have other friends. I'm not gonna, stuff like that. Just having boundaries, living your life to letting the other person live their life the way they want to live it, and not you causing havoc in that life when we are all trying to find peace within ourselves and the lives we live each and every day. I am keen to making new friends. I'm lying. I'm not keen to making new friends. Yeah, no, I think I'm fine right now. I'm not in a good space. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that I'm in a good space. I am not in a good space, and I will one day share that with you, but not in this video. Probably in the next video, or maybe when I'm vlogging, I'll just let you know. I've just been going through things, and no, they're not solved yet, and yeah, I'm just going through a few things and they are not solved yet, but they are. It's gonna be okay. I know that it's gonna be okay. Just that sometimes we just need to go through things, and I don't really feel like explaining anything to anyone at the moment. Even some of my friends don't really know my friend. There's only one person that knows what I'm going through, but only one thing that they know. Guys, I'm not going through one thing only. I'm going through things, and I am not ready to share them yet. And I'm a person that doesn't like asking for help. Like I don't like bothering people. I don't like feeling that I'm in your life and they're bothering. Even though when you come to my life and you bother me, I also hate being bothered. I'm a type of person where I feel like, don't bother me, and I won't bother you. Don't bother me like that, or I won't bother you like that. You get it? It depending on the relationship I have with a certain person. You get it? Don't be, yeah, that type of person. I'm the type of person where I feel like I don't like people feeling like they're so tired of me. And I will sense your energy. One thing about me, if you dig you and you, I will smell it. And I'm sure I feel like you sense the energy, you read the energy in the room wherever you go, and I act according to that. Whatever energy is in that room, I would act according to that. Like if you're meeting me for the first time face to face, I won't say anything because I don't know you like that. But who will just meet you and like and if you like that to me, I will be like, okay, slowly get into that vibe. Also eat your pains, because I'm trying to get into that vibe with you, and everything else also trying to read you at the same time. But what type of person you are, the way you talk, the way you say things, if you curse, if you don't, so that I would say I would fit in. Kind of. Yeah, I would not fit in, I would accommodate you and not be myself, and try to accommodate you, so that I make sure that I don't say anything that is gonna offend you. Yeah, boy. And that's another thing that I've been doing that it's wrong, trying to fit into people's lives when they are the ones that are coming to my lives. Now I have to adjust myself to their lives. God, see, I'm such a sweet person. I'm such a sweetheart. Such a sweet. Like somebody, guys, when a person doesn't have something and I have it, I would buy, if I can afford it. Obviously, if I can, I would make sure that you also have it. I won't be the only one who has that, guys. I've changed. Yeah, I've changed. Like, I'm generally a good person, and I can't really change who I am just because of people. And I remember this other time I was so mad, and I really felt like I want to learn how to stay angry. I want to learn how to stay angry for a long time. I want to know how to stay angry at a person for especially. I don't want to forgive people like that. I want to hate people. I want to be that person. I want to be that angry person, but I just cannot help it. I am this person, and it is what it is. So yeah, moving on to Kaki the mother. Oh guys, Kaki the mother. Guys, as you all know by now, it's actually on my channel that I had my son when I was 18 years old, and from that day I told myself this is my responsibility and I will own up to it. And where we might have get lost there and there, because obviously this is how cool and so for now isn't on age group at that certain time, you get it. But I'm still thinking of doing a video with him. He hasn't agreed yet. I asked him, but he hasn't agreed yet. I asked him simply, but he hasn't agreed yet. And I said to him we're gonna do it, and he said I haven't agreed to that video yet. I will let you know. So I'm still waiting for him to do that video. But obviously, I'm a mom. I'm a single mom who does everything by herself. Her father is not contributing in any financial things or whatever. It's another thing that I will probably talk about, I don't know when, but yeah, trying my best to provide for my child, trying my best so that my son has a good life, also raising him up to be a good man who respects women, who respects everyone around him, who understands that it is not a soft world out there. And I really do get mad sometimes that children are so naive, and me as a mother trying to protect him not to do certain things, but at the end of the day, they kids, it's what our mothers tried to do with us when we didn't listen, and how our mothers got frustrated with us when we were not listening because we didn't know what kind of world this is. And obviously now it's getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, being a mother, yeah, I'm not trying to talk ill about the father of my kid in front of my kid is also another thing, as much as I do get so angry sometimes, because at the end of the day I'm the only one that's doing everything here. But I feel like the mothers are always the ones that are left with the kid and left with this huge responsibility. And also I'm just figuring out as we go and he is growing, teaching him how to feel his emotions, how to be confident as a person, because you know, as kids they get peer pressure, they tease each other or whatever. And I do have sensed some sort of insecurities with him, and trying to reassure him. For instance, this other day, I don't know what we were talking about, and I could see that he's not really happy. And I was like, you know what, just because this person has everything and whatever they have, and we don't have that thing, it doesn't mean that you're a loser or something like that. I mean, you have something that they don't have. Again, and I feel like that's life in general. Material things, stuff like that. We have something more than what they have. We don't know what the other person is going through, when you might be happier than them as much as they have the things that they have right now, you get it. So yeah, it is very difficult being a single parent, I'm not gonna lie, but it's also a good experience, because it's a whole human being. It's your child, it's you, it's your everything in him. Seeing this person grow up each and every day, having moments, good moments, and I would not change that for anything. And as much as I would love that it would have happened later, but it has happened now. I'm living with it, and I'm very happy with whatever it is. I'm very happy with him, living with him, being a mother, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm not gonna lie, it is difficult. You get tested. I do get certain situations where I feel like I don't even know how I'm gonna handle this. So yeah, and also in terms of parenting, I try to be like an open parent, talk about certain things that our parents did not teach us about, like having that openness where I want my son to come to me, to be able to come to me and tell me this is what he's experiencing, to be able to come to me what is certain things. For instance, this other day he asked me something about weed, and I had to explain the whole process of weed. And oh, he said, he asked Mama, is it true if weed cures cancer? And I'm like, yeah, sort of, because I had to explain according to my own understanding, and that was it. And I told him that it doesn't mean that you must smoke weed so that you don't get cancer. Guys, it's difficult, okay? I just want to say it's difficult, but we're taking it step by step each and every day, and we will get through everything that we are going through together as a mother and son. See, and also being a parent, I also have this biggest fear where my son grows up without a mother. Like at this point, I feel like he feels like I'm all that he has, like some way that he can hold on to, his home, his everything, and that's exactly who I'm trying to be. But as much as he knows that his mom's around, his mom will sort things out, I want him to get some sense of responsibility to be able to do things by himself. You get it? Because it's not every day that I'll be there with him all the time. And I also want to see my teachings in him, basically being respectful towards everyone, having boundaries, understanding that people have boundaries, and he also should have oh, excuse me, boundaries. Oh, so yeah, guys, parenting is hard, especially if you're doing it alone. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard. Okay, it's very hard. When you're living with a person, when you're living with your son or daughter, it can be very hard and very tricky, but it's the most beautiful thing ever. I promise you, it is the most. These people grow up so quickly, and it's very funny. There are ups and downs. There are ups and downs with each and every relationship, and mostly the downs, it's because of my frustrations. Not maybe I would tell him to do something and he won't do that. I would get frustrated because I'm trying to make sure that you're doing this and you're doing this for a reason. Also, we're trying to have this positivity policy apparently, and apologizing to one another, so that you understand your mistakes and take accountability of whatever you have done, that so that you grow, so that that doesn't happen again. And me also explaining to him why I shouted at him for that. Why am I punishing him for certain things? Because I want you to become a good person, a better person, and you must understand this is wrong and it's not acceptable. So this is why I'm punishing you. Explaining it to him, so that he also understands, and also not always trying to be harsh or shouting. Like, I don't want my son to see me as the dragon lady as much as he does sometimes, and he will tease me about it. But for a fact that he can come to me and tease me about it, he feels at ease, you know. So he feels at ease, and I feel like he can come to me and tell me if there's something wrong going on. Uyabona. Obviously, I don't want to use the old style of parenting of how I grew up, because how I grew up, I was never able to go to my mom and talk freely about certain things. Like, I was even scared when I was on my period, because what the fuck, I thought that I was having sex when I was not having sex. Like, I thought it meant something like that. and I just didn't understand. And it's the things that they have you have to talk about. Otherwise, if you don't talk about those things and if you don't say it loudly and openly, they will learn about them outside and bazoyenza ngendlela wrong. So yeah, very uncomfortable, but it is what it is. If you're a parent, you'll understand. So in terms of parenting, yeah. And yeah, guys, I think as much as I don't want to talk about it, I'll just share this. It's so hard seeing the disappointment of the other parent going through your son. Now you have to sit here and comfort them. How fathers don't understand the trauma they bring to the kids, how they're gonna grow up. It doesn't matter how they're gonna see them, but how will they feel about them? Because one thing about kids, they make things, they will feel like it's because of them. They are the ones that are wrong in this situation. For instance, this other time we couldn't get a hold of him, so I had to do something so that we get a hold of him. And I told him, look, this is my child and I don't like what you're doing to my child, okay? Do not, basically. And I had to tell him no. And the funny part is that I'm totally like it, so I had to be like no to my son. I had to tell him that you are not the father here. You are not the one that's supposed to be looking for him all the time, frustrated, trying to find him. He must find you. He is the father. He must take responsibility. He must take responsibility. And stuff like that are quite difficult and hectic to deal with, because this person is just going through a lot and they don't understand. And as much as I don't want to speak ill about the father, but sometimes it is what it is. So yeah, and I used to say that I will let him learn and see for himself what type of person he is. And I always had this thing in me that since he grew up, he spent his early years with him, because he was not living with me back then. He was living with his father's family until the father's mother passed away. That's when I took him and lived and stayed with him permanently. I had that thing, but at least he was there for him. He was doing everything for him while his parents were doing everything for him. And it just wanted, let me just do things for him. Even him going to see him, I have to spend out of my own pocket and him not doing anything. And it came to a point where this other day he was like, I'm waiting for you to bring him. Look, you're supposed to bring him and I'm going to bring it back. And mind you, this person doesn't even know how much the school fees is. He doesn't know what he eats. He doesn't know what he weighs. He doesn't know how he gets to school. He doesn't know how much is spent for everything. But you have the audacity to come to me and tell me that. Like, it's the sense of entitlement. You get it? And so yeah, I had to figure things out around that. And I told myself, if it means that he's not going to see him, then that's it. He's not going to see him. Why do I have to be responsible for everything? Why are you so entitled? And for a long time, I think I was like, I shame. At least he knew him. He grew up with him. Something that he was supposed to do. And I was taking advantage of the fact that, so basically, if I don't do anything, nothing's gonna happen. If I don't come up with a plan, nothing is gonna happen. So who is trying here? Are you really trying to see your child, or what are you doing here? Get it? And also trying to explain that to him. But you are not the father. He is the father. He must make means. He must make time. He must show you that he wants to be with you. If he wants to, he will. And that's it. That's it. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. What else? So yeah. I guess that's it, guys. That's it. And please do not ask me about my love life because it's not there. There's no love life. It's so hard. It's so hard having a love life. Actually, nothing is hard. Nothing is hard. It's not hard. I was gonna say it's hard when you are a parent, single parent, because you have to. No, it's not hard. If the person is matured enough to be with you and understands that you're a single mother, they'll know what to do. It's not hard at all. So yeah, my love life is non-existent, not there. Guys, my love language is mother, guys. I give off hugs, I give off kisses, I tell him that I love him. Like, I just pour my heart out. Basically, that's me. Pouring my heart out is me. If I really love the person and I'm really close to that person and I want them to know, I want it to be known, it is what it is. So that's me as a lover as well. And that's why as a lover, when I have a boyfriend, I tend to forget about myself. Not that I forget about myself, but how do I put it? Everything is about my man. Yeah, everything is about my man. Not that I forget about myself or whatever. No, honey, never. Everything is about my man. Like, I want to show him that I'm there, I'm a good listener. I try to help. Like, basically, that is me in general. Like, if you're close to me and you stay with me and you like that, you'll see for yourself. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just me that I'll show you that I love you. I'll show you that I appreciate you. I'll show you that you mean the world to me. I'll show you that you everything, basically. So yeah. What next? Oh, this video is getting so long, guys, and I'm running out of space. My phone has been doing funny things because it's the devil. It is the devil. So yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, so the whole point of this video was like just me coming out as myself, and whenever you see whatever, basically if I'm going through this, if I'm not going through that or whatever, and I don't feel like I want to share that with you and not hide anything, guys, and be as raw as possible. You get it? Be as raw as possible. Not that what I was showing you on this channel was not it's real. It's as real as it is. But I feel like I wanna get deeper. I wanna be able to share some experiences with you without me trying not to say certain things or leaving out certain things. And that is it. Yeah, that is it for this video. So yeah, and please don't box me because that makes me mad and I will get mad, and you don't want to see me mad because I'm crazy mad. Anyway, I think this is the end. I think this is it. As I said that I will share certain things in certain videos. Maybe I don't know how I will work it out, but I sure will work it out, and you guys sure will see my life, my indaba zam. You're gonna know my new skin. Those who are looking forward to it. Yes, I feel sad. So yeah, without me saying too much, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for those of you who are already subscribed and already part of this family. Thank you so much for your support. And if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And also And also, if you are subscribed and you are watching this video, please like, comment, and share. Yeah, Bona, and yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.